If your team is still prioritizing meta descriptions over JSON-LD entity relationships, you are likely losing ground in the answer economy. By this point, the shift from search engine results pages SERPs to answer engine responses is no longer a forecast, it is a reality. For decision makers managing a HubSpot CMS, the challenge has moved past simple visibility. The question is now one of technical architecture. Is your site's data structured so that a large language model, LLM, can ingest it, trust it, and cite it as a definitive source? We have moved beyond the awareness stage of AEO. You already know that Perplexity, OpenAI's Search GPT, and Google's SGE are the new gatekeepers. Now is the time for the final step, a code-level audit to transform your HubSpot site from a collection of web pages into a machine-readable knowledge base. Why machine readability is the new gold standard. Machine readability refers to how easily an AI crawler can parse, categorize, and trust the data on your website. When an LLM, large language model, reads your site, it isn't looking at your beautiful hero images or your clever puns. It is looking for clear entities, structured relationships, and direct answers to specific prompts. The stakes are high. According to Gartner, search engine volume is predicted to drop by 25% by the end of this year as users pivot toward AI chatbots. To survive this drop, your technical foundation must be flawless. This AEO technical checklist is designed to ensure your HubSpot site is not just a collection of pages, but a structured database that AI can use to answer user queries. 1. The JSON-LD Schema Deep Dive. The first item on any AEO technical checklist is schema markup. While SEOs have used schema for years to get rich snippets, AEO uses it to build a knowledge graph. The AI crawlers don't actually read your site the way humans do. They parse JSON-LD to identify entities and their relationships. Beyond the basics, most HubSpot sites have basic organization or article schema. Today, that is the bare minimum. To be machine readable, you need to use specific properties that connect your brand to the wider web. The same as property. This is a crucial line of code that points AI to your verified profiles on Wikidata, LinkedIn, or official industry databases. It tells the AI, this company is the same entity as the one listed here, which builds immense trust. Speakable schema. With over 50% of consumers using voice search for local information, identifying which parts of your page are best suited for text-to-speech is vital. FAQ page schema. This remains a powerhouse for AEO. By structuring your content as question and answer pairs in the code, you make it incredibly easy for an AI to pull your text into a conversational response. Technical implementation in HubSpot. You don't need to be a developer to do this. HubSpot lets you add custom HTML to the header of individual pages or to your entire site settings. For a truly scalable approach, use HubDB to dynamically inject a schema based on the page's content. This ensures that every new blog post or product page is instantly machine-readable without manual coding. Pro tip, articles with structured data are 66% more likely to appear as featured snippets in modern search results. 2. Architecting answer-first layouts. AI models are designed to be efficient. They want the best answer at the lowest computational cost. If your HubSpot page buries the lead under a 500-word introduction to your company's history and is too hard to parse, the AI will give up or find a better source. The inverted pyramid for AI. In journalism, the most important info goes at the top. In AEO, this is a technical requirement. Your page should follow an answer-first structure. The question, H1 or H2, use a clear, natural language question. The direct answer, paragraph, provide a 42-word answer immediately following the header. The context, the rest of the page, elaborate with data, examples, and nuance. Why 42 words? Research indicates that paragraph snippets typically contain between 40 and 60 words, with 42 as the average. In your HubSpot blog modules, your H2 headers should be followed immediately by a direct answer in this range. The checklist action. Audit your top 20 high-intent pages. Does the content immediately satisfy the query in the first paragraph? Visual hierarchy versus code hierarchy. Ensure your answer block appears high in the HTML source code. AI models prioritize information from a document's initial tokens. By following these actions, you're essentially hand-feeding the AI a perfect tokenized response. The brands that provide the most direct, verifiable answers are the ones to win the race. 3. Linguistic clarity, the power of SVO. This is where technical AEO meets content strategy. AI models parse language by looking for the subject, the verb, and the object, SVO. This is also known as the semantic triple. When we use complex, flowery language or the passive voice, we make it harder for the machine to determine who did what to whom. Auditing your syntax. Consider this example. Complex, passive. In a world of evolving digital landscapes, success is often achieved by brands through the implementation of technical strategies. Machine-Readable SVO. Technical AEO strategies increase brand visibility in AI search results. The second sentence is much easier for an LLM to process. It is direct and factual. Using the active voice improves your flesh reading ease score. A score of 70 or higher is the sweet spot. It ensures that your content is clear enough for a machine to categorize accurately while remaining professional for your human decision makers. Simple, direct sentences are the bridge between human readability and machine readability. Bottom line, simple language is not dumbed down. It is optimized for clarity. Number 4, multimodal AEO. Optimizing beyond text AI is no longer just reading text. It is seeing your site. Models like GPT-4o and Gemini rely on multimodal AEO, meaning they process images and videos to find answers. If your HubSpot site uses images as decoration rather than data, you are missing a massive opportunity. The multimodal checklist descriptive alt text. Instead of man at desk, use professional using HubSpot CRM dashboard to analyze AEO technical checklist data. Image captions. AI gives high weight to text physically near an image. Ensure your captions provide context that reinforces the image's answer. Image object schema. Just as you use schema for text, use it for images to tell the AI exactly what the file represents and its relevance to the topic. Research shows that rich snippets and visual data can improve click-through rates by 30%. In an AEO world, having your image appear as the visual accompaniment to an AI's answer is the new version of ranking number 1. 5. Technical site health and AI accessibility. If an AI crawler cannot access your site quickly, it will move on. Technical debt is the silent killer of AEO. Robots.txt and AI permissions. Have you checked your robots.txt file lately? Many default HubSpot settings are fine, but you must ensure you aren't accidentally blocking agents like GPTbot or CCbot. While some brands choose to block AI to protect their data, for most B2B companies, being blocked means being excluded from the most important discovery tools of the decade. Speed and clutter. LLMs prefer clean, fast-loading code. Every unnecessary third-party script or unoptimized image increases the noise the AI has to filter through. Minify JavaScript and CSS. Use HubSpot's built-in tools to keep your code lean. Reduce latency. Speed matters. Amazon found that every 100 milliseconds of latency costs them 1% in sales. While AI crawlers aren't buying your product, their efficiency is tied to your site speed. 6. Local AEO. Is your business near the answer? For businesses with a physical footprint, the AEO technical checklist must include local signals. When a user asks, "Where is the best HubSpot agency near me?" the AI looks at local business schema and map data. Ensure your HubSpot site has NAP consistency. Your name, address, and phone number must be identical across your site, your HubSpot footer, and your Google Business profile. Geo-coordinates and schema. Don't just list your city. Provide the exact latitude and longitude in your JSON-LD. This removes all ambiguity for the AI. 7. Putting it all together. The audit. So how do you know if your HubSpot site is actually machine-readable? You need to move beyond traditional rank trackers. The HubSpot AEO grader. We recommend using specialized tools, such as an AEO grader, to view your site through the eyes of an LLM. This tool doesn't just look for keywords. It checks for entity density and structured data completeness. Steps for a code-level audit. View source. Right-click your homepage and search for LD JSON. If you don't see it, your schema is missing. Test for SVO. Run your top-performing blog post through a readability tool. Is the score below 70? If so, simplify the syntax. Check the answer first layout. Does your H1 or first H2 directly address a high-intent query? Does the following paragraph provide a concise answer? Quick summary checklist for your team. Implement JSON-LD with same as and speakable properties. Audit top 20 high-intent pages for answer-first layouts. Rewrite headers and lead paragraphs using SVO structure. Ensure robots.txt allows AI crawlers for visibility. Add descriptive alt text and image object schema to all core assets. Maintain a flesh reading ease score of 70 plus for maximum clarity. By ticking these boxes, you aren't just checking off a list, you're future-proofing your entire digital presence. The machine-readable web is here. Is your HubSpot site ready to speak its language? The future of the machine-readable web. We are entering an era where the interface is no longer a screen, it's an answer. Whether it's a voice query through a smart speaker or a complex research prompt in an AI chat, the sources that provide the most readable, structured, and direct information will win. Optimizing your HubSpot site for AEO isn't just a technical task, it's a strategic necessity. It's about building authority at the code level. By following this AEO technical checklist, you ensure that when the machines look for an expert in your industry, they find you. At Aspiration Marketing, we specialize in this exact intersection of technical precision and strategic growth. We don't just build websites, we build machine-readable authority engines. If you're ready to move beyond the traditional SEO playbook and re-architect your HubSpot site, we can help you lead the way. The question isn't whether AI will change search, it's whether your brand will be part of the answer. Ready to find out?